Excuse me.
Was that your Kathleen?
Aye, Kathleen
Was
O'Connor.
Kathleen over in Manchester too?
Go on ahead anyway.
No, she was in Manchester. Never mind.
I've loads of cigarettes there.
Eat too many sandwiches there, so you do. So go on ahead.
So anyway, we live in Shrewsbury Avenue. And beautiful house, but there was two windows on each side, and we've got a table that, we sort of covering the sides of it, up there, for instance. And I had salad, we made salad, and all that sort of thing for the tea, and we're sitting at the table talking. About 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Nettie wasn't due until about 5. This is true, Arthur. It's true, because I might never meet my maker and anything like that. And I was sitting on the upper end of the table up there. I could see down the avenue. Kathleen was sitting in the lower end, because she just whatever was passing her. And we're sitting talking, we're having our tea and this salad. I remember it was during the summer and June, near June. Eddie was working on this
construction?
No, he was working on this race course, getting race course ready in Manchester. And in those days, whether it was May or June, the weather wasn't great for use. And especially in Manchester. And he was wearing he bought a blue coat here, a royal blue coat, with black, what way would I describe it now? It was like a black, black square, black square about, say 4 by 3. No, this black square and this royal blue coat and black square, and he bought that before he came over and he was bringing it to work. A green lunchbox. Took his lunch with him, just square green lunchbox. And I was sitting there, we were talking about something interesting, and I saw Eddie coming up to the door, and it was only about 4, and it was far too early for him to be, and he wouldn't be home for about 5, half 5. The time we got from this race school. We're in the suburbs, we live in Shrewsbury Avenue. And that's Brenda was only 5 months old. And he came up there and he never looked towards the house at all or nothing. And he went on past. And I never said to Kathleen, there's Eddie, which was a very strange thing, part camera, John, I know you had the camera on, that's different. And I couldn't say to her, I just saw him.
You're
And I never thought of saying to her, there's Eddie, both at each side of the table, and those two legs ready to strike. I saw him coming. I just thought he was going to turn in the door. Instead of that, he went past. And as he started to go past, I started wondering, Kathleen said to me, my God, there's Eddie. He passed, and I said, I've already saw him. I says, that's why he must have missed our door or something. And I ran out to get him. He was only just past, 2 minutes, took me out, short haul. There's nobody at all in the street. There wasn't even a man on the street. I ran in next door and ran into the other door and looked at another little side street, but there was nobody at all about. It was very quiet avenue. And he was nowhere to be seen, but it was Eddie. Same thing on it. And we started to think, what the hell, that's the end of the story. We started to think, what the hell was it? What is it? That? But Eddie come in for usually about 5:30 or something.
And what you said you saw?
Oh, we were both very frightened. I said, we saw you this afternoon. I said, you went up past here. We were having our tea and salad and whatever. And And I says, you never even looked at him. We thought you missed the gate. And I ran out after you, but there was nobody to be seen. And not even nobody gone into the next houses, Brian Ward. There was no person there. There was nobody.
So then what did you do?
And he got all kind of concerned and worried. And he said, that would make. I says, you had the coat on you, the green lunchbox, you had everything. Kathleen saw it too. She was there to back me up. Only she saw it pass. That sounded as vile hallucinations or something. And he got very worried anyway. I said, don't think she'll go into work tomorrow anyway.
And you went to the priest, Molly?
But then, that's what I thought then afterwards. I went down to the priest in this sparsely furnished house, very kind of poor no carpet, nothing, this priest's house in Manchester, and I told the priest, I says, I sound very silly. A 10-shilling note with me, we hadn't got much money in those days, way back, 46, and I didn't show him the 10-pound note, of course, or whatever, or the 10-shilling note. And I said, I had a very funny experience this evening, Father, in hospitality, and I hope you don't think I'm gone crazy or something, but I saw my husband passing. I saw him coming up facing me. Same coat, same lunch, same everything. And he didn't turn in, but I said he went straight past, and I said, I followed him out, but there was nobody at all past. My sister also saw him, and she shouted to me. I couldn't shout to her. And I says, well, so I says, is there something wrong, or have I gone crazy, or what's wrong? He says, you have not. That's an evil hour, he says, that
Passing down.
I would suspect that he's just something. He says, might have happened, but he may have missed it, or he may not. It could be a warning. And he says, where does he work? And I says, he works over at the race course. So he says to me, if I were you, I'd keep him at home tomorrow and just not let him go in on the next day too. Because he says, it could be a bit of a warning. He says, I don't think you're a bit crazy. He says, these things happen. And so he stayed home. You know what happened? His two best friends were buried to death with sand.
Buried alive, where he was working.
And the race course?
Or he would have been working with
One was
them.
from Cork and the other from the north.
You're joking.
They were Irish.
And that
And then he stayed home.
And would he have been working with them then?
He was there. That was part of his work, and he stayed home because the priest told him to. She says, let him stay home, see what happens. But he says, I don't think at all. Very long and worried about it because he says,
Was it a warning?
And Kathleen saw him. Kathleen tells you yet. I mean, if I had saw him myself, people thought.
I'd have thought maybe he just came home early to check on you.
What's that?
I'd have thought maybe he just came home early to check up on you.
And that scared you afterwards to think that that didn't happen?
Oh, it was terrible.
Strange story.
You know, that night now,
So by seeing him, you saved his
would
life?
not take this tension out of me. He says, you need far more than me, dear. I was expecting to ring then.
Did you go back to the priest and tell him?
Of course I did.
What happened in the race
I tried
course?
to insist that it. She says, I say a mass, say everything for people who died. They were just as lucky.
It wasn't Daddy's time to go.
That's
Isn't
true.
it funny?
That turned me off Manchester completely.
And then they mentioned it at the funeral about you being in
Manchester.
Manchester.
With back
During the
tired. That's the truth. I thought it was a warning. You know,
And Noman.
we only stayed 5 months.
Strange, man.
Hmm?
Very strange.
That is strange and sounds a lie and sounds imagination and something went in her eyes. But the two of us couldn't see. Kathleen said it then as he walked past because They're just striking overcoat that he wore to work, royal blue.